What's up, guys? How's it going? So today, I really wanted to talk, about this whole Twitch, getting hacked, which happened like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think. And I just wanted to talk because today topic just came up when I was with some friends. The they mentioned something about how the whole, passwords could have been hacked, and maybe and you should be careful, and how maybe the source code, getting leaked too also could lead to your password getting hacked and things like that. And I had to intervene because that is kind of not how that works, or hopefully not how that works. So I wanted to do a brief explanation of things like password hashing, and how basically why most likely even though it's possible, even though if the hackers got somehow access to the password server, to the authentication server or whatever, how even if they got access to that, they most likely don't have access to like your actual password. They most likely cannot really actually see your password. And how also things like source code don't really matter. But the whole thing is that most likely, which I highly doubt, that Twitch would have password stores in plain text. So what happened, if they say, let's say they got access to the server, they got access to a big file of just all like every account password, it would not actually show your password. What it would do is instead it would actually show like a hash, like it will, which will be like a random string of numbers or letters and symbols, all of those combined. That will be basically like a representation of your password. Let's actually get into the basics of password hashing. Will be, let's say whenever you enter, you register an account to a website, you put, a username, which most likely is going to be stored in plain text, and you're also going to put a password. That password, let's say you put, I don't know, hello as the password, which don't, because it's a bad password. At no point, there's, let's say, like I said, let's say you're registering to Twitch, at no point Twitch would be able to see that password is hello. At no point. But what happened is, when you click register, after you put the password, that password is going to be converted, but into a long string of numbers, letters, symbols, and other stuff. That would be like a representation of your password. So, and that is what is that string of just a lot of characters is what's going to be stored in a server. So that whenever you log in and you write hello once again the password, the server, instead of whenever it checks if that password is correct, it's not going to check is hello the password that is stored in our servers. No, instead it's gonna take that hello, convert it into hash, into that a string of numbers, and compare that's that whole string of numbers of, well, like I said, numbers, letters, and symbols. It's going to compare that whole string and compare it to the one that they have stored. And if it matches, then that means you put your password correctly. If it doesn't, well, you didn't. That's basically how it works. All right. At no point should your password be stored, in the same way as you wrote it. All right. If you write hello in their servers, it should be a hash. It should not be hello. All right. And like I said, it's Amazon. At the end of the day, Amazon owns Twitch. I highly doubt that they would, be dumb enough to store passwords in plain text. Has it happened before, with big companies doing that? Yes. I think Facebook even did that at some point. The chances of that are very fucking low. And when the hackers get access to the servers, if they did at all, which as far as I know they didn't, but let's say they did, what they will say is your username, I don't know, let's say my username, alright, Nick Glitchwolf, and next to it they say password. As a password, I will have like a huge string of numbers, letters, and symbols. There is no way really that they can take that and convert that into my actual password, because like it's a hash, right? Because here's the thing, right? In order to convert a regular text into a hash, it needs to go through what's called a hashing algorithm. However, the thing is that not even the developers know, how that password is hashed, because it's like that hashing algorithm will just randomly select, a way in which it's going to encrypt all the passwords. However, the developers, should not know that, because that will not be hashing. So basically, even if they got access to like everything, let's say they got complete access to all of the system, even to the server, to the hashing algorithm server, at no point they would be able to decipher. Nobody will be able to decipher, the plain text version of a hash. That's why, even if they got access to your password in the hash form, they will not be able to use that to log into an account. Or maybe they can log into your account, because at the end of the day, it's the same service, it's the same hash algorithm solver thingy, so maybe they could access, that's why they say, change your Twitch password. You definitely should, because if you don't, they could get access to your Twitch, account. However, they will not be able to really access any other account anywhere that you have with the same password, just because they don't actually have the password. And well, different services hash their passwords differently. So let's say you register to Twitch, with the password hello. All right, it would just be hello, okay, to you. However, to the server and to Twitch, it would be something like that. All right. They could possibly use this to log into Twitch, into your Twitch account again. This would be hello for them. However, if they wanted to use this to maybe log into your Facebook account that uses the same password, it will not work, because to maybe Facebook, this will not mean hello. To Facebook, hello would maybe would mean something like that. All right, that's why when it comes to passwords, though, hacking into servers is most likely not gonna end up in your password getting leaked or anything. However, it is most likely gonna end in them possibly having access to your account in the same service. So that's why maybe you shouldn't really worry that much about the whole Twitch password getting hacked thing. However, you should still change your password in Twitch. Once again, you shouldn't really use the same password on multiple services. I know that for some people that can be hard, because a lot of people are not really that good at remembering passwords. But even then, let's say you do, you should probably just change the Twitch password, and that's it. If you use the same password on Facebook, if they got access to the hash, it's not gonna really work on Facebook. So, that's why I really wanted to talk about this, and with the whole source code, getting leaked, could that lead to, a lot of exploits and a lot of things going on Twitch, with hackers, taking advantage of that? Yeah, but like I said, that at no point, that really could just be made just by regular hacking to the servers, alright? That would not really be something that, alright, they would not need your password basically, or any other type of information, that you use to log into a website to hack, to get access to your account. They most likely, could maybe use an exploit to make the server think that you're logging in as that account or whatever. The whole source code or a lot of other things, being hacked is not going to end up in your actual password, showing up, or getting leaked. So don't worry about that. And well, that's pretty much a sort of explanation, of what hash is. Maybe I didn't explain it that well. Hopefully I did, because and a lot of people compare it to encryption. Encryption is more of a, doing that, but you can see it in plain text on one point, encrypted, you cannot read it, and then you can read it again on the other end. But hashing is more of a only you can see it, and that's it. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and well, I hope that made it clear. Hopefully, maybe not, I don't know. Well, hopefully it did. So yeah, thank you guys, and well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.